What's up, world? C8 Pate back at you with another video. Today's video is talking about, can you afford a C8 Corvette? Should you go get that Z06? Can you afford it? We're going to get down to the breakdown of your real bills each month on average, and we're going to figure out if you can afford a decently optioned $85,000 C8 Corvette. Can you afford it? We're going to find out today. Based on your salary, we're going to line this up and find out, can you afford it? Before we get to that, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that subscribe button. And also, I want to say what's up to my loyal followers. I love you guys, but I got to give a shout out to 5 of you guys that, you know, really represent for me and always check in. My man, Duck Norris. My man, F100 FE390. Angela Spencer 05. I used your name in my example today. I'm using your name. Gumballer 133 and Patrick Hunter. Those are my people right there, y'all. That's my fan club, man. Who else can get in my fan club, man? I really look in that comment section. I try to respond back to all you guys. Those people right there, they have sent me at least 7 or more comments on a lot of my videos. So I really, man, I see their names so consistently, man. You get in the comment section and please become a part of this community as well. Now, let's get into it. Let's find out if you can afford the C8 Corvette, y'all. All right, y'all. So this is what we're trying to get to. The average C8 Corvette with, you know, nicely optioned is going to cost you about $85,000. Your monthly payment is going to be $1,416 for 60 months. It's going to be about $1,416 per month for 60 months. That's what we're trying to get to. You're trying to get that C8 Corvette, right? And you're trying to figure out, can you afford it? We are about to do the basic math and find out if you can afford this vehicle. We're going to find out if you can afford this vehicle. Let's go to the next step of it. The next step up is, we're going to go up here. Angela is my test person. Angela is one of my subscribers. She's one of my subs, right? So we used her name. She is a mom and she makes $120K gross per year. 10K gross per month. 10K gross per month. Let's get to it, y'all. So most people are going to tell you should spend about 15% of your monthly gross pay on your car. So with that being said, if she's taking home 10K per month, she's taking home 10K per month, she can afford this vehicle. If the car note is $1,416 per month for 60 months, in theory, she can afford this vehicle. Now let's go to the next part of it. Housing per month, they say you should spend about 28% of your gross pay on your home. So that's about $2,800, about $2,800. But then you get into other things, right? We get into other things. So you got food. Food per month, we did an average of about $500 per month on food for Angela and one child. For Angela and one child. Her young child. Clothes, we did $400 per month. We did $400 a month. We're going to think and hope that family members are helping her out on some of those nice clothes. And she got nice clothes for the baby shower and so on and so forth. But Angela has that nice job making $120 a year, $120K a year. Daycare for this young child, Angela's paying about $1,200 a month. $1,200 a month. Fuel costs, $240 a month. If you live close to home, you're probably putting about $60 a week in the tank. Let's say $240 per month. Cable and Wi-Fi and other services, you know, Hulu, Netflix, so on and so forth, $160 a month. Phone bill, she has that Sprint or T-Mobile or whatever phone bill, and she has, you know, they hook you up and you get the new phone, and that's $50 a month in your bill, and then plus your regular bill, $110 a month. Entertainment, $400 a month. So that's her going out for a night on the town with her girlfriends. They're going to go eat. They got to pay for parking downtown, so on and so forth. Electric bill, $120 a month. Electric bill, $120 a month. Water and garbage bill at the house, $160 a month. Other credit cards, she bought that furniture. You got a little small bill on something that came up, so you put something on a credit card, $500 a month in credit card bills. $200 for miscellaneous, $200 for miscellaneous. The total comes to $8,250 for all of this that I just mentioned, right? $8,250. So at the start of this whole thing, it looked like she could afford it because she's making 10 grand a month gross. She's making 120K a year. It looked like she could afford it. If I'm saying, yeah, go ahead between car insurance and the car, you could be at 15%. Some people tell you 10%, but I tell a lot of people 15% depending on how your other expenses are flowing. If this is a 2-income house, let's say Angela at her nice job made 120 and her husband made 80 grand, you know, this whole snapshot looks a little bit better, but it's Angela by herself, right? She's not with the guy. The guy ran off. He doesn't want to pay child support. You know, that's our scenario. So she's doing this alone, but luckily she has a good job. Even with that being said, her bills have added up. She's paying out about $8,250 per month, right? On just this situation. We've already realized and understood that per year, she's only taking home this much per year because the taxes are that, $34,000 or whatever in taxes. And this is what her monthly take home is. But if she had the C8 Corvette, this is what her total is per month, $8,250. And this is her take home. So she's still in she's in the hole, like, you know, $1,400 or so. She's in a hole about $1,200, $1,100. So with that being said, you know, you can't really afford this vehicle. Anything could come up. The kid could get sick. Anything could come up. She cannot afford this vehicle per month. Now, if we did the average cost in the United States, what's the average cost of a car note? For a new car, it's $575. For a used car, it's $470. The average mortgage in Illinois, where I live, is $1,700. So with that being said, if we on the left side is what it would be if she had the C8 Corvette and if she spent 28% of her gross income per month on her mortgage. On the right side is more realistic, right? If she had a car note of $575 or on a used car $470, now we go down to the bottom. If we adjusted that, she's paying $6,264 per month. As we've already established, her take home is $7,000 or whatever, right? So with that being said, she could afford it, but it's going to be tight. Right? So each month it's a savings of about $800 on the new formula that we put together. Now, some of you guys are going to look at these bills over here and say, well, no, I'm not going to have $400 in entertainment. Oh, my electric bill isn't $120. These are just averages based on what I looked at around the United States. And some of them are just averages on what I do as far as my bills. So with that being said, get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this equation. Again, I'll go back through it. It's Angela. She's a mom. She has one kid. She makes $120,000 per year gross. She makes $10,000 gross per month. If she was to get a C8 Corvette, she could afford it based on my formula of, you know, you can car insurance plus car 15% of your gross pay. Your housing should be 28% of your gross pay. These are just numbers that I give some people that I talk to, family members, so on and so forth, of what they should pay, how they should pay it, so on and so forth. If you can figure out a way to save on a lot of these bills, hey, awesome, go for it. Maybe you can still afford this vehicle. But what I'm saying is, based on this equation right here, if your bills look like this, you cannot afford this vehicle, right? Even if we didn't do the C8 Corvette and we just did a Toyota Camry, and you're going to pay the average car note for a used one of, let's say, $430, and your mortgage is $1,700, you're still $6,265 a month with this equation of just the average US car note compared to new to used, and the average Illinois mortgage, $1,700, combined with all of these bills: food, clothing, daycare, fuel, cable, Wi-Fi, phone. This big bill down here, yeah, that don't look too appealing, right? You're not really trying to do that one, right? The C8 Corvette, you're trying to buy it for $85,000, and your car note's going to be over $1,400 a month. This is what we go through, people, trying to decide: do we want to drive nice? Do we want to drive slick? Do we want the car of our dreams? This is what you got to go through to get that car of your dreams. So, with that being said, you guys see it. Tell me what you think about it.